Talo Palava and welcome to round 15 of Extra Time with Piri Weepu. Great
Hi
to be here.
Harriet.
Hi.
Great to have you on the show.
Thank you, great to be here.
How did they drag you in to do this?
A bit of a stitch up, but it's okay, so I'm here now.
And I hear you're a bit of a Crusaders fan too.
I was kind of hoping that wouldn't come out, but
It was definitely coming out. I can guarantee you that.
Well, being one of the only two New Zealand teams in the top 8, you know, how do you feel about that?
Oh, it's good. It's good to basically have the Crusaders. I mean, they're playing great rugby at the moment. Obviously, they've had a couple of downers, but I mean, they're still at the top of the table, and they're still sort of, you know, preparing themselves for playoffs contention. So yeah, but good that the Hurricanes are there. And, you know, how good is it that there's 4 Super Rugby teams in the playoffs? Well, that could potentially be in the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's still got a hope. There's a lot to play for. So, you know, Chiefs with their gritty defence in the weekend, 240 tackles made.
I don't think I've ever been in a game where there's been that many tackles.
Really?
I don't think so.
Not even the game.
I don't think I would have contributed to it either. I was a pretty terrible defender, but the Chiefs have done pretty well. You know, I've been talking about them not, you know, basically doing that well in the comp, but they're playing some good rugby, and you know, for them to hold out for that long and
that's right,
keeping
the hopes alive.
Exactly.
Yeah. Shall we take a look at their action in Hamilton?
Yes, indeed. I mean, we've got Nanai Sutoro sort of at the end of the chain here, but you know, their awareness to get it to the space, and for him, who's a good finisher, he's been playing pretty well when he does get opportunities.
Yeah, having one denied earlier and then being able to get this over before half time.
Exactly,
pretty
but
solid.
You know, a lot of the work sort of gets done up front with the forwards. You know, plugging away, and then you know, when you've got a winger that can finish like that, the forwards will be coming out of that ruck thinking, yes, at least we've finished and got over the advantage line and scored even.
That's right. Should we have a look at Christchurch now and the action on the park down there?
Oh, you'll be happy about this one.
I mean, I haven't been looking forward to this one, but yeah, let's have a look at it. Go on.
Well, just the instinct to see that there's a lot of space in behind the Blues line, and I guess most halfbacks try and be the old in the what they call the fat man's track. And how good is that? That Bryn, who was an ex-Blues player, managed to you know, get over the line. And
are we running out of superlatives for Richie Mo'unga?
I think so. And then, you know, he's doing really well, putting his hand up definitely. So
yeah.
And then I guess the opportunity for the Blues to bounce back.
Yeah, that's right. Keeping the hopes alive. Is this how you score against the Crusaders? Spread them wide?
Yeah, pretty much. And hope that, you know, they make a bad call there, which they did defensively.
Yeah. Could we say it's the only way to score against the Crusaders?
Oh no, there's other ways to get around it and beat them. But I mean, when they're at home, they're one of the toughest teams to beat.
Yeah. Well, actually, Auckland haven't. The Blues haven't won since 2004 in Christchurch.
I don't think I've probably won maybe 1 or 2 games. You know, against the Crusaders at home, and when you do beat them at home, the boys absolutely love it because, you know, it's a fortress down there, and they pretty much pride themselves in making sure that no team sort of leave the field as with a victory. It's them that's always victorious. Yeah. As we take a look into the Landers versus the Stormers, how about this try from their captain?
Pretty special.
Pick that up with one arm.
Have you done that before?
Oh, no. I was always told to make sure you catch it with 2 hands, no matter what. But Kolisi being able to, you know, pluck that with one arm and then you know, run through the second defender there. Yeah. And do a bit of a what was it, hidden spin, and get over the try line. And I think he was hoping that the step would have done the job. But
yeah, not quite. But he got there in the end, putting the Highlanders pretty firmly on the back foot in that game. I guess the only kind of moment of brilliance from this game, great line from C.O. Tompkinson here.
Yeah, well,
he's been pretty good all season, really. Must be on your radar.
I think he's sort of just, you know, slowly progressing in his game, his skill set, and you know, being a good option for the team. You know, you want your 12 to sort of be quite physical and be able to run good lines like that. Yeah. But not only that, be a good distributor, and obviously he's done a great job there. Yeah. And although it's not a great weekend for, you know, some of the New Zealand franchises and not quite being in that top 8, but
hopes are still alive though, right?
Exactly. So looking forward to this week's games, and hopefully a lot of teams can bounce back. Hurricanes are back.
Second favourite team. I'm a Wellingtonian.
Don't be like that.
I'm a Wellingtonian.
Come on.
Secondly. But no, that's awesome. Thanks very much for that. That's extra time with Piri Weepu, and we'll see you next week.